Hey everyone, welcome back. Today let's discuss on how to apply for Canada PR. Step 1. Who can apply for Canada PR? To be eligible for permanent residence in Canada, you need to have completed your bachelor's degree and have at least 2 years of work experience in the same field. Moreover, your score on IELTS exam is important because Canada is an English-speaking country. The higher you score, the better your chances of getting PR. And also, if you are between 18 to 30 years old, you will receive more PR points. To check if you are eligible, you can use the CRS points calculator. I will provide a link below. Let's assume you met all the above requirements. I will calculate based on the information I spoke earlier. So this is the place where you calculate for CRS, comprehensive ranking system. And if you scroll down a bit, there is the question, what is your marital status? And if you are married, you can give married. If you are not, you can just give single. And then how old are you? Let's give 27. And then what is your level of education? Let's say we did bachelor's. And then have you earned a Canadian degree, diploma or certificate? I say no. And then yeah, we did attended a English, so let's say yes. So which language test did you take? IELTS. And let's give speaking 7, listening 7, and then reading 7, writing 7. So do you have other language results? We say no, it's not applicable. Work experience in the last 10 years, how many years of Canadian experience do you have? In Canada we have 0, so let's make it 0. None or less than a year. So in the last 10 years, how many total experience you have in India? It's like 3 years or more. And do you have a certificate of qualification for province? No. Additional points, do you have a valid job offer? No, we don't have any valid job offer. No, we don't have any job offer letter. And do you have a nomination certificate? No. And do you or your spouse or common law partner? Since we mentioned never married, we can say no, and then calculate your score. So you get the results, and this is the score which you got, 378. Please note that the calculator provides an estimate of your score. Now let's discuss on what are the options do we have. Step 2. What are the options for Canada PR? Canada PR is also known as Express Entry. In the Express Entry system, there are 3 categories you can choose from. 1. Canadian Experience Class. Number 2. Federal Skilled Worker Program. Number 3. Federal Skilled Trades Program. Let's discuss one by one and see which one you are eligible for. Number 1. Canadian Experience Class. To be eligible for this category, you need to have at least 1 year of experience in Canada. If you haven't been to Canada before or don't have any work experience in Canada, you are not eligible for this category. Number 2. Federal Skilled Worker Program. To be eligible for this program, you need to have at least 1 year of continuous work experience in fields like IT, software development, medical-related professions, biotechnology, and more. This is one of the best options for BTech students, medical students, and biotechnology students. Let's move on to the next category, number 3. Federal Skilled Trade Program. To be eligible for this program, you need to have at least 2 years of work experience in trades, transportation, chef, agriculture, aircraft, and similar fields. This is the best option for hotel management students, commerce, and business management students. Now that you know which category you belong to, let's move on to the next step. Step 3. Which one to choose? Based on the previously provided information, now you have to choose which category you belong to. Let's say you are a software engineer or IT engineer, and you have at least 1 year of continuous work experience, a bachelor's degree with a good IELTS score. Let's officially check if you are eligible to apply for PR by using the online portal. I will provide the link below for you to check. Answer the questions that they ask in the link. It will tell you if you are eligible. So this is the place where you officially check if you are eligible to apply for PR. And then, so if you do not yet choose the province, you can choose British Columbia or any other provinces. Here I'm going to choose British Columbia and click next. And then if you need to submit language tests, which we already took IELTS, so you can just select IELTS. And then if you're what date you take this test. It's like, let's say February 2023, and then click next. And we gave speaking, listening, reading 7, so let's go with 7 on all and click next. So here, do you have any other languages? Let's say no, means none. Click next. So in the last 3 years, how many years of skill work experience do you have in Canada? We select no, none. And then Canadian experience, so it's none of the above. Click next. So here, in the last 10 years, how many years of skilled work experience do you have? And we can select 4 to 5. And then if you're not sure of the NOC of your job, you can click on find your NOC. Here I will just skip this part. If you want, I can provide you the link in the description, and then you can just go with 2 or more years. Click next. And then do you have a certificate of qualification from Canadian province? And you can just say no, and then click next. How much money in Canadian amounts will you bring? You can just say 13,000 Canadian dollars. If you are alone, if you are 2 persons, you can just go with higher number. And then do you have valid job offer in Canada? You can say no. Click next. And then select your date of birth. Here I'm going with just a random 1995 or so. July 6th. So if you did not earn Canadian degree diploma, so we have to assess our degree with WES.org, like I said earlier. So we can just say we have bachelor's degree. Click next. And then here, actually we are not eligible for any of those. You can just click none of the above. Click next. And then what's your marital status? You can just say never married or single. And then click next. So this is the page of how you see if you are eligible, and then you will see the step-by-step process where you can go ahead and create the PR profile. Let's say you are eligible. What's next? Step 4. What are the documents required? Let's see what documents we need. Number 1, IELTS certificate. Make sure to get at least 7 bands to get PR sooner. Number 2, degree evaluation certificate from WES.org. You will have to send all your certificates to WES.org. They will evaluate if your certificate is valid in Canada. Let me know in the comment section if you need a video on that process. Number 3, a valid passport. Number 4, the work experience letter from the company. Make sure to have the job description written in the letter. You can ask your HR. Number 5, police clearance certificate. You can apply it online by visiting the passport office website in your area. Number 6, get a medical certificate from designated doctors who are approved by the Canadian government. I will provide a link below to check the list of the doctors in your area. Number 7, you need to show a proof of funds certificate. If you are 1 person, it should be at least 13,000 Canadian dollars. I will leave the link below to check if you are more than 1 person. Number 8, you need to provide a marriage certificate if you are married. Let me know in the comment section if you guys need any special video on covering about documentations. Let's move on to step 5. Fill out the PR form online. With all the information you have, you can start filling the application online. In the online application, it will just ask you all the basic necessary information like your name, address, passport details, education details, and work experience. I will leave the link below for online portal application. Step 6. Wait for the IRCC approval. Once you submitted the application online, you will need to wait for the IRCC approval. You don't need to check every time for the status of the application. If there are any updates in your PR account, you will immediately receive an email to your email ID. What happens next? Step 7. Invitation to apply. Once they verify all your details and if your points are good, you will receive a letter from IRCC. It is also called as ITA, Invitation to Apply. You have to upload all the documents to your PR account. Upload all the documents which I have told you in the document section, and if they ask you for any additional documents, please provide them as well. You will have 60 days to upload all the documents to the PR account. Please note that the required PR points will keep changing. I will leave the link below so you can check what was the cutoff points in the latest draw. Step 8. Canada PR confirmation. Once they verify all your documents, you will get official confirmation that your Canadian PR has been approved. You can send your passport to nearby VFS office and they will stamp your visa on your passport and return it to you. Congratulations, now you have Canadian PR. If you like my explanation, do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel.